Hey y'all, good morning. Hey, I know that a lot of people are at work, so probably won't see this right now, which is totally fine. I every morning whenever I wake up, we get up at 4 to be at the gym at 4:30 every morning. And so getting dressed for the morning, I'm always kind of running through my head, like, what do I need to do today? Like, what's my plans for the day, right? And then after my workout, I try to have at least 10-15 minutes of just journaling time, just time to think and kind of, get my head right for the day. And this morning I was journaling, and I wanted to share what I was journaling with y'all, because as I was going through it, I feel like I just needed to share. I feel like there was just a message to me saying, this might help people. And so you should share. So I want to ask y'all something, and I know there's probably 10 people viewing right now. So when you guys wake up in the morning, do you just roll the dice and whatever happens, like whatever your day looks like is just what it is? Or do you plan it with intention? And so I asked that question because starting to plan my day with intention, y'all, has made a huge difference in my productivity, in my mindset, in my well-being, just in my overall stress level, the way that I interact in my relationships. It has made such a huge difference. So I want y'all to think about how many people are just assuming things are going to work out, right? Oh, well, I'm just a good person and I'll kind of go through my day and whatever happens. And there's no intention with that. So when I started doing that, it was a game changer. Every morning now, when I wake up, I decide, who am I going to be today? How am I going to show up? How am I going to make a difference? How am I going to serve? So these are the things that I run through in my head when I'm thinking of what my day is going to look like. And y'all, what a blessing that every single morning that we wake up, we get to choose. I truly believe that our life is limitless because we get that choice every single morning. It's not just a second chance, right? This is a limitless chance. So if it didn't happen today, it can happen tomorrow. You have unlimited opportunities to be able to make this shift whenever you want to. So one of my great mentors, retired Chief Master Sergeant Nate Turner, I know a lot of y'all love him because he takes good care of y'all too. He always, anytime he writes me a card or sends me a mentoring moment, he will say on there, if it's to be, it's up to me. And I absolutely love that quote because I get to choose what my life looks like. I get to design my own life with intention. I get to design my entire day and what that's going to look like. So I wanted to share with y'all the title of this video, and it's my High-5 list. So I have a High-5 list, and I call it that because these are 5 things that I must do every single day. They're non-negotiable. It's not up for debate. It's not one of those things if it works, it works. These are 5 non-negotiables that I do every single day. 1 is for God. Period. End of story. So that is my own spiritual time. That might be reading my Bible. That might be, listening to a sermon, or maybe just a video or something that I like. It may just be my prayer time. Whatever it is, that's my number 1. Always. 1 is for my husband. How will I serve my husband today? How will I be an amazing wife to my number 1 fan, right? Number 3 is for my airmen in the Air Force. How am I going to make a difference in my airman's life? How am I going to make a difference in my squadron, in my group, in my wing, in my community, in the Air Force wide? What am I going to do today to be a servant leader? Was that 3? Yeah. 4th thing is for my health and wellness business. How am I going to grow my business today? And then the 5th thing is something for me. So this is some sort of personal, professional type development that is non-negotiable. So God, my husband, the airman, my business, myself. That is my high 5 list. And I call it the high 5 because doing these things every single day is going to elevate me higher. It's going to get me closer to reaching my goal. It's going to elevate me higher as a person, as a human being, as a Christian, as a wife, as a leader, as a business owner, and just as like myself, right? And so I visualize this every day. Y'all, I know that this might sound crazy, and I don't even care. I think about it every single day. I have a vision in my head every morning, and I think, what do I want my life to look like? What do I want in abundance? What do I want to accomplish today? What are the things that I just want surrounded in my world? And how am I going to get there? Having that vision, y'all, is going to help so much, because then you align your high 5 with that vision. Right? So it's going to make more sense. Ask yourself, are the 5 non-negotiables, or 4 or 1 or whatever it is for you, are those getting me closer to the way that I want my life to look like? If you remember when we were little girls, and for the guys watching, I don't know, maybe y'all did this with your G.I. Joes or something, but when we were little girls, most of us had a Barbie house, and we could design our life. We could choose all of the things. And now, granted, this is materialistic, but just using that as an analogy, we could put things wherever we wanted in our Barbie house. We could pick and choose what that looked like for us. Y'all, we get to do that with our own life as well. But this is the thing. This is really the thing. A lot of us have a desire that is huge, but our effort does not match our desire. And a lot of us wake up just rolling the dice and letting whatever happens. But my goal every single day is, I don't want to go to bed at night being the same person that got out of bed that morning. Like, I want to be different. I want to be changed. I want to be better. I want to be elevated. I want to be just anew. I want to be anew every single night. When I lay down in bed, I want to have that clarity that I made a difference. I changed something, no matter how big or how small, y'all. You don't have to move mountains, right, to have a change. But did I accomplish my high 5? And did that elevate me higher? Do I feel good about it? So every single day, your effort has to match your desire. Yes, absolutely. Effort has to match desire. So when you truly design your life with intention, you guys, your life is going to start to look different. And it's going to be a little change, a little change, a little change. And then, oh my gosh, one day your whole world is going to look different, and your hard work is going to pay off. And you're going to be like, how in the world am I so blessed? How do I have a life of such abundance? It's those little steps along the way. So y'all, like, I have this huge talk on discipline, right? And some people say, like, well, Ash or Sergeant Strong or whatever hat I'm wearing that day, it sounds easy, but this is not something that I can do every day. Or I had the intention to do my high 5, but I only made it a high 2. Hey, that's okay, y'all. Sometimes life happens. But think that's 2 things that you made a difference today. And if you wake up every single morning and you reinforce that and you do it again, then it's going to get a little bit easier and a little bit easier and a little bit easier. And the next thing you know, it becomes a habit. Because the thing is you're not always going to be motivated to do it. You're not always going to feel motivation, and that's where discipline comes in. Motivation is not the key to success. Discipline is. And living a life with discipline and consistency, making it your goal to accomplish that high 5 every single day, is going to change you. It's going to change your surroundings. It's going to change your business for all my entrepreneurs watching. It's going to change your career for all my Air Force folks watching. It's going to change your relationships. It's going to change your marriage. It's going to change your faith. It's going to change everything about you. So y'all, I just felt so passionate about my journal entry today. I mean, my mind was just going like crazy. So I'm literally pulled over at the visitor center before I go in the gate because I felt so compelled to share this with y'all. So I want to leave you with this. Like, we all have a gift. Every single one of us. You might have the gift of speaking kind words. You might have, the gift of doing good deeds. You might have the gift of long suffering. You might have the gift of self-talk. Whatever your gift is, the question is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to keep that gift? I always say, like, kept in knowledge or kept in gifts, kept in abundance, all it is greedy potential. That's all that is, y'all. When you keep that in, that's greedy potential. You have to share that with the world. So what is your gift? And how are you going to use it today? I dare you guys to have your high five and get after it. I hope y'all have an awesome Tuesday. Thank you so much for all the comments and loves. I will make this public because I see that's high demand. So you guys get after it. Get your high five done today and make a difference. Be the change and start living your life of abundance. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.